So it appears like he's in failing health now, as he is being rushed to the hospital at night, and they're lying about it. Ready? Mushroom cloud lights up Lebanon's Baqay Valley in burning orange at
Mushroom cloud, shalom. Kahalo Yabashim Shabashim Kagadash Prakata. The Lord shit, the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutation to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful like tabernacle of David. The elder Yahshua back with the World War III daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. Let's get that real quick. Rolled together. What? As a scroll. Isaiah 34 and 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Okay, so this is talking about those nuclear missiles and what it looks like. It appears as a scroll, right, rolling, because the smoke is enveloping it itself. All right, so that's what they've given it the name, the mushroom cloud. But anyway, let's hear some more of this.
Israel launches 180 plus strikes in the past hours.
Who did what? Who? The least of the flock is doing what? Is drawing them out. There ain't no ceasefire to World
in
War III.
Burning orange as Israel launches.
There's no ceasefire in World War III. There's no crying in baseball.
It appears like he's in failing health now, as he is being rushed to the hospital at night, and they're lying about it. Ready? Mushroom cloud lights up Lebanon's Baqay Valley in burning orange as Israel launches 180 plus strikes in the past hours.
180 strikes. You tell me, is the war on? What is this? Let's get that real quick. I'm going to try to keep this real short. I know I'm nitpicking. But the information is this. Babylon is over there bombing and strafing the shit out of Iran. And what is the small hats doing? They're doing the same thing. Jeremiah 49:20. JR 49 and 20. Right here. Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he, Salakia. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Tema. Surely the least of the flock, who is Amalek, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. And we all know what that means. He's going to provoke this thing and continue to do things that he's not supposed to do, like during the middle of a peace accord, you're firing missiles while everybody's at the table. Okay? And other abominable things. Anyway.
50 plus killed, including 4 children and 3 women, 40 plus injured. Look at this.
I'm Anthony Rendon, running for...
So the devil's going to continue to do what he's doing, and right now we're witnessing the least of the flock continue to draw them out. Okay, somebody's got to do something in Lebanon. Who's going to do it? Iran's going to do it. Okay, you got to get the hell out of there and quit killing them people. Trying to conduct another genocide in everybody's face, and it's not going to go far this time.
Massive, massive mushroom cloud in the distance there. And this is something we've been warning you of for quite a while, that any so-called ceasefire with Israel is not a ceasefire. It's you cease and we fire. And now that's happened time after time after time. So here's Netanyahu saying, since Operations Lion's Roar, we...
There's no such thing as a ceasefire in World War III.
Eliminated approximately 2,000...
That's attacked. I'm reloading, nigga. Hey, ceasefire. Ceasefire means I'm reloading, nigga. If you choose to stop firing... you stupid. This is World War III. Okay, that shit, there are no rules in World War III.
100 Hezbollah terrorists. During the ceasefire alone, 700
Oh, no white phosphorus? Okay, look over there while we use this white phosphorus. There are no rules. We don't engage. We're not under UCMJ. We're not under Geneva. That's the small hats. We're not under Geneva. We don't fuck with the EIEIO.
terrorists were eliminated. What? During the ceasefire, you killed 700 Hezbollah terrorists? As Ryan Grimm points out, this is not how a ceasefire works. Also, many of these were journalists and medics. So they
I meant the IAEA.
call everybody Hezbollah. And again, they're openly admitting to murdering people during the so-called ceasefire.
Murdering and lying about it. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. That means he's a liar. Right? The devil, the deceiver. Right? Once he can't deceive no more, what's he doing? He's out killing people. Hey, look over there. I'm not killing nobody. What's he doing? Murdering?
I told you. Remember when Trump got the fake ceasefire in Gaza? And I was out there on day one saying, this shit is fake. It's not an actual ceasefire. Wait and see. And then immediately I was proven correct.
There's no such thing as a ceasefire in World War III. That's a tactic to get a motherfucker to stop shooting for a second while I bomb the fuck out of you with a fake peace accord.
But there's a bunch of idiots out there.
That's what peace and safety, sudden destruction means. It's a tactic.
For it, who took the bait and thought it was actually a fucking ceasefire, which is humiliating and embarrassing given the track record of how much Trump lies, how much Netanyahu lies.
And now it should be obvious it's a tactic. So, yeah, we'll take that ceasefire. Everybody's firing on each other. That's a ceasefire today.
Everybody should have known this was total fucking horseshit. He continues, our forces are completing the destruction of terror infrastructure adjacent to our communities. In other words, we're bombing all of South Lebanon and stealing all of South Lebanon. Large IDF forces are operating deep in the territory, seizing controlling areas and fortifying the security zone. In Beirut, we thwarted the commander of the Radwan force. We are leading a massive national effort to advance.
It's called the Greater Israel Project. They're still conducting genocide in everybody's face, lying about it. What is it, murder? Oh, it's not a genocide. That's a lie. Who's the murderous liar? Okay, starting with who? That bloodthirsty demon.
Against explosive drones. Against Hezbollah, we do not stop fighting for a moment, and there's more to come until ensuring the full security of Israel's citizens. By the way, Hezbollah has released a video of successful drone attacks against the IDF, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So in this
fair use on all of this. This is fair use for teaching purposes only. All right, no money is being made, no money is being solicited. So just fair use and just the truth.
Way that Israel tried to hide the damage that Iran was doing to Tel Aviv and to the country more broadly during the hot war, they're also desperately trying to cover up the damage that Hezbollah is doing to the IDF on a regular basis. Remember, we covered on the show not that long ago, you have an IDF chief who basically came out begging for conscription of the ultra-Orthodox, saying the IDF is going to collapse if we don't get more people. Okay? We can't fight a 7-front war.
Which means the Northern Army's got to go over there. Handwriting's on the wall.
As they are, by the way, and not conscript these ultra-Orthodox. But the ultra-Orthodox have not been conscripted, and because they're a big part of Netanyahu's coalition, he doesn't want to conscript them. Okay, but signs are the IDF is on the brink of absolute collapse. Israel is on the brink of collapse. Who wants to stay there? This country's warmongering with everybody around them. Everybody in the region fucking hates them. Of course, they're going to retaliate now and attack Israel. Do you want to live under the threat of bombs 24/7? Right? Like, what? It's only the most psychotic and insane ultra-Orthodox freak terrorists who want to steal Palestinian lands, illegal settlers. These are the only people that actually want to be there. And even so, they just want to steal the land and not fight in the military. So this whole thing, this whole project is going to fucking implode. It's going to implode right in front of our eyes. So again, it's not me saying it. It's the IDF chief came out and said, we're on the brink of collapse here if we don't do something. All right, but we have more. Breaking, Israel just dropped bombs on Karun Dam in Lebanon's Bakay Valley, a key water reservoir serving civilian populations across surrounding villages. This is not a battlefield target. It is critical water infrastructure. This is an act of genocide. Israel doing an act of genocide? No, I can't imagine such a thing. Look at this. bombing a dam. Has John Fetterman issued a statement on this, condemning this? Has Trump issued a statement on this, condemning this? Has anybody in Western media even talked about this? Has that happened? There is.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right there. It's more of the same. Surely the least of the flock is doing what the hell it says they're doing right here. Okay, let's go right here. Never trust this dude. Right here. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay. Sirach 12, 15. 16. And an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Hey, them so-called settlers, what are they? Those demons. Ooh, that's frontline demon. Them demons are on the front lines stealing. Unabashedly. Straight cage. Anyway, yeah, that's what it is. Like Eminem.
Crimes. You've earned it.
Kyle. Let me hear two more words from Kyle.
There is nothing that crosses the line to Israel. In their mind, everything is fair game. We'll murder your children. We'll murder your babies. We'll steal your land. We'll carpet bomb fucking UN workers and World Central Kitchen workers, and we'll force you to evacuate and then bomb you when you get to the so-called safe zone. This is all shit that they've done. They've shot people waving fucking white flags. This is who they are. But it gets worse. Ready? So Ben Gvir, known terrorist, okay, and he's in the top levels of the Israeli government. He comes out and says, Israel will not, quote, allow Trump to make a deal with Iran.
That's what I wanted. Israel will not allow Trump to make a deal with Iran. What is that? Least of the flock. Surely. What is it? Oh, you can't make that deal. No, we're going into World War III. Okay? That's what this is. Oh, you can't make a deal with Iran. There's no diplomacy. There's no peace and safety because we got sudden destruction. Go ahead and have your meeting, nigga. We got a missile. Let me know when the meeting culminates.
Says, Israel will not, quote, allow Trump to make a deal with Iran. He will not allow Trump to make a deal with Iran. Excuse you? Who's the superpower here? How exactly does this work? You won't allow? You won't allow. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Now, by the way, right on motherfucking cue. I'll be damned. Because the other day, I don't know if you guys caught this, but U.S.-Israeli strikes target Iran vessels in Hormuz Strait. So, the other day, loud explosions in the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian vessels targeted. It was a quick attack by the U.S. and Israel. And this came, like, quite literally immediately after. You had top Israeli officials saying, we're not going to let you make a deal. This thing is going to be undermined 1,000 ways to Sunday. Now, Trump is an idiot. Trump is sundowning. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. He wants a deal. He knows he needs a deal to save the economy, but also he's fundamentally incapable of understanding the complexities of the issue and, how to negotiate a deal. And so the surrounding neocon warmongers and Israeli lobby freaks are actually steering the ship. And they will not allow Trump to agree to, turn over control of the Strait of Hormuz, for example, shut down U.S. military bases in the region, for example, give the Iranians back their own money, for example. So we're in hell. So Israel will continue to illegally attack Lebanon and steal all of South Lebanon on top of...
That's called drawing out. See, they're going to continue to do what the hell they want, whatever the consequences are. That's drawing everybody into a war.
Gaza on top of stealing the West Bank right in front of our eyes. They're going to continue to do that until the fucking wheels fall off. And they're going to continue to insist on a forever war with Iran. Because, again, the Israeli goal is to turn Iran into Libya, to turn it into a failed state. That's the goal. Let's have a permanent crisis there, permanent war. Let's have warring factions in the street. Let's have a collapse of civil society and order. They just want to take Iran off the map.
Destruction. Okay. Samson option. If we can't have it, everybody goes down. With that, we pray that the elect are edified. It's just more of this. Okay, we're going to watch this thing all the way through. You brothers and you sisters, shalom.